On the evening of August 25, 2025, the Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland was settling into what everyone expected to be a routine, uneventful night. The facility, surrounded by quiet woods, was winding down after another day of cosmic observation. Inside, teams of scientists kept a watchful eye on streams of data from missions scattered across the solar system, their attention shifting between glowing monitors filled with figures and charts. The aroma of fresh coffee filled the air, and the gentle hum of servers was the only sound breaking the stillness. The mood was peaceful, almost tranquil, as everyone prepared for another standard shift. Without warning, an automated alert system known as Pathfinder erupted, setting off a chain reaction of alarms. The calm was instantly replaced by chaos. This particular alert hadn't been triggered in over 10 years. Most of the staff had only encountered it in training exercises, never expecting to see it for real. The alert was reserved for a single, dire scenario: the detection of a fast-moving, unidentified object on a possible collision path with Earth. The kind of event that haunts the dreams of planetary defense teams. The soft beeping escalated into a blaring siren, and soon, the entire control room was awash in red warning lights. Urgency filled the air. It was as if the universe itself had sounded an alarm. Something was approaching, and it demanded immediate attention. At NASA, panic is a word rarely used. The staff are trained to remain calm no matter what appears on their screens. These professionals prepare for every imaginable emergency. They drill for disasters, both cosmic and earthly, so that nothing can catch them off guard. But as senior officials were urgently summoned from their homes, a sense of unease swept through the center. Even the most experienced among them felt a shiver of dread. The message was clear on every display. This was not a drill. The seriousness of the situation was unmistakable. The initial readings were stark and left no room for doubt. The data was direct, and the implications were chilling. A sizable object was moving through the solar system in a way that defied all known patterns. Its speed and direction were unlike anything previously recorded. It wasn't behaving like an asteroid, which typically follows a predictable path. Its movement was erratic, not matching any familiar trajectories. Nor was it a comet, which would usually display a glowing tail of ice and dust. There was no such signature here. This was something entirely different, and its course was alarmingly close to Earth. The consequences could be enormous. The immediate priority was to confirm the data, to rule out any technical errors or false alarms. Every step was double-checked, every calculation scrutinized. The alert had originated from the James Webb Space Telescope, the most advanced observatory ever launched by humanity. Its instruments had detected something no other telescope had noticed. Webb's mission was never planetary defense. It was built to explore the farthest reaches of the universe, not to protect Earth. Its purpose was to look back in time, to witness the birth of stars and galaxies. It was designed as a cosmic time machine, not a guardian. Webb was meant to search for the origins of the cosmos, not threats lurking nearby. But fate had other ideas for this extraordinary telescope. Thanks to its unmatched sensitivity, Webb detected something that slipped past every other observatory. The discovery was both accidental and deeply unsettling. The alert system quickly cross-checked Webb's findings, confirming the object's presence and trajectory within minutes. The evidence was undeniable. The red alert was fully warranted. Protocols demanded swift and decisive action. As top government officials were briefed in confidential meetings, the Goddard team worked at a feverish pace. The outside world remained oblivious, but inside, every moment was critical. More data was urgently needed. Every expert available was focused on gathering and analyzing information. Radio telescopes worldwide were redirected to track the object. International partners were notified, and a global effort was launched. The Hubble Space Telescope was also repositioned for a second observation. Despite its age, Hubble's optics could still provide vital confirmation. The fate of humanity now rested on the shoulders of a small group of scientists and engineers in Maryland. Their choices in the coming hours could determine the future for everyone. They were the first to realize the magnitude of the threat facing humanity. The responsibility was overwhelming, and soon, the world would turn to them for answers. The peaceful night had been shattered, and as dawn approached, a new era of uncertainty began. All because a single red light started flashing. The world would never be the same. The James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, stands as a testament to human achievement, an extraordinary feat of engineering born from decades of global cooperation and scientific vision. Its iconic golden mirrors and sophisticated structure are the culmination of years of meticulous design, innovation, and the dedication of thousands of experts worldwide. Positioned nearly 1,000,000 miles from our planet, Webb orbits the Sun at the second Lagrange point, or L2. This strategic location keeps the telescope stable with minimal fuel, offering a clear, uninterrupted view of the universe, far removed from Earth's atmospheric and thermal disturbances. At L2, Webb is shielded from the Sun's heat and light by its enormous 5-layer sun shield, which is about the size of a tennis court. These layers are crucial, maintaining the telescope's instruments at extremely low temperatures so it can detect the faintest heat signals from the farthest reaches of space. Thanks to this protection, Webb's sensitive detectors can pick up the dim infrared glow from the most remote objects in the cosmos. By observing in infrared, the telescope peers deeper into the past than any previous observatory, capturing the universe's earliest moments and unveiling mysteries hidden in the cosmic night. During a prolonged observation of a distant galaxy, collecting light over many hours, an unexpected event occurred. A sudden streak of light cut across Webb's carefully composed image, immediately drawing the attention of the mission team. Initially, the team suspected a passing satellite or a cosmic ray striking the detector, both common occurrences in space imaging and usually nothing out of the ordinary. However, Webb's advanced software flagged the anomaly as something different. Its characteristics didn't match any known interference or artifact patterns. The object's movement didn't resemble any satellite, and its thermal signature was unlike any asteroid or comet previously cataloged. Its heat emission was peculiar, neither especially hot nor cold, and it radiated energy in a way that defied easy explanation. The system quickly scheduled a follow-up observation, targeting the coordinates where the anomaly was expected to reappear, ensuring nothing would be overlooked. When Webb turned its gaze back to that region, the object was right where the computer had predicted, confirming this was no random glitch or fleeting event. This was a genuine physical object, moving at a speed far greater than most natural bodies in that part of space, raising even more questions. Suddenly, Webb had become more than a scientific tool. It was now humanity's early warning system, its vigilant watch serving both discovery and planetary safety. The first data transmitted by Webb was both intriguing and alarming. Scientists worldwide were notified immediately, and the information was rapidly shared among research teams across the globe. Webb's instruments are capable of splitting light into its individual wavelengths, a process called spectroscopy. This method is essential in astronomy, revealing the unique signatures of elements and molecules. By analyzing these patterns, scientists can determine the composition of an object based on the light it emits or absorbs. The spectral data from this new object, soon labeled a 10BXY2, was unlike anything previously recorded. Its light signature displayed unusual peaks and troughs that didn't fit any known category. It didn't match the spectral fingerprints of rock, ice, or any familiar combination of elements. The evidence pointed to something entirely novel, outside the boundaries of what we've seen in nature. The way it absorbed light suggested a complex, possibly artificial surface, hinting at engineering rather than natural formation. The discovery electrified the scientific community, sparking both intense curiosity and a sense of unease. Each new piece of data only deepened the mystery and multiplied the questions. This breakthrough highlighted the incredible capabilities of human innovation, a reminder of what's possible when we push the boundaries of exploration. Webb was built to answer age-old questions about our origins, to look back in time and unravel the story of the universe. Our goal was to witness the universe's first light, to understand our cosmic beginnings, and to observe the birth of stars and galaxies. No one anticipated that Webb would uncover something that might threaten our existence, forcing us to reconsider our place in the universe. The telescope, a beacon of our pursuit of knowledge, had stumbled upon a profound enigma, one that could reshape everything we thought we understood. Alone in the vast cold of space, Webb had become a silent guardian, sounding an alarm for all of humanity. Now, with the telescope's warning echoing across the void, it was up to scientists on Earth to decipher its meaning and decide what steps to take next. As observatories worldwide turned their attention to A10BXI2, a more detailed and deeply unsettling image began to form from the void. Unlike the familiar roundness of planets or the lumpy forms of most asteroids, this object defied expectations. It stretched out in a long, thin silhouette resembling a colossal dark shard flung across the stars. Early measurements suggested it spanned more than 2 kilometers, ranking it among the largest interstellar objects ever detected in our solar system. Its exterior was neither the muted gray of lunar dust nor the rusty hue of Martian terrain, but something far more alien. The surface absorbed nearly all incoming light, over 99%, rendering it nearly invisible, even to the most advanced telescopes. This unnatural darkness, paired with its sharp angular form, gave it a menacing presence that unsettled every expert who observed it. The closer scientists examined it, the more it appeared to be engineered, not shaped by random cosmic forces. Its motion through space only deepened the mystery and concern. Rather than simply drifting along a gravitational path like a comet or asteroid, it behaved differently. Subtle, almost undetectable shifts in its trajectory were recorded, tiny changes that no natural object should be capable of. It was as if the object was actively guiding itself, making intentional decisions about its route. This revelation sent shockwaves through the scientific community, sparking questions no one was ready to confront. Normally, an asteroid's journey is dictated by gravity and inertia. Its path is predictable and follows the laws of physics. But this object seemed to possess a form of controlled propulsion, hinting at purpose and intelligence, something never before witnessed in a visitor from deep space. It wasn't just passing through, it appeared to be navigating as if it had a specific target. The most alarming discovery was its intended destination, which soon became apparent to all monitoring its progress. Its path wasn't a harmless near miss or a distant flyby. Unless it altered course again, it was set to cross Earth's orbit in about 18 months, a timeline that offered little margin for hope. Teams across Europe, China, and Russia independently verified the calculations, each using their own data and techniques. No matter who checked the math, the outcome was always identical. The question was no longer if, but when. The impact seemed unavoidable. Its bizarre appearance, apparent self-guidance, and direct path toward Earth transformed the situation from a scientific puzzle into a looming global crisis. Suddenly, the universe felt less like a realm of wonder and more like a place of hidden dangers. Researchers were stumped by its makeup, unable to match it to any known substance or element in our solar system. The faint energy it did reflect appeared in an unusual part of the spectrum, unlike anything seen from natural space objects. It emitted a weak, rhythmic pulse of microwave radiation, repeating with eerie precision. Was this a deliberate signal, an attempt at communication from an unknown source? Or perhaps a side effect of some advanced propulsion system, evidence of technology at play? Or could it be a natural phenomenon, something the universe had never revealed to us before? Each new clue only deepened the enigma, leaving scientists with more questions than answers. A 10BXI-2 remained a total mystery, a black box challenging everything we thought we understood about the cosmos. It shattered the established rules of astronomy, and it was coming straight for us, unstoppable, unfathomable. The fear wasn't just about the potential impact, but about the object's very nature, a profound unease that gripped the world as we waited for answers that might never arrive.